I'm actually really excited about working on this. This is quite a technical hub. I'm really, really hoping that that hub works properly. The first things first, it's moving. Apply the brake. Yeah, brake works well. That appears to be second gear. If I kick back now, that's first gear. That's really, really good because basically both gears work, the brake works, and that's such a relief. That's just one hurdle. The rest of the bike is in a bit of a state. So the next thing is to dismantle it. I've just got to slowly work my way through it. I need to undo the pedal. Oh, that one comes off. That's a good sign because they normally are stuck hard inside the cranks. So that one's the first one to come off. There's so many memories tied up in this bike, and it's just such a nice thing to be able to work on it after you've heard the story. It's going to be so rewarding. Now that the bike is now completely disassembled, I've got everything off of it. The paintwork is not great. It's got quite a lot of rusty bits on it. I'm just using a colour restorer, just very lightly, so as I don't take off too much paint. It's coming up like a sort of a 60s candy floss type colour, which is quite interesting. So I just want to preserve it as best as I can. It's time and it's just elbow grease and effort.
Also in need of a good scrub up are the bike's equally rusty original chrome parts. But there's one important component crying out for the skills of a fellow craftsman.
Dom.
Hello, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, all right. This.
What on earth's that?
That's the front carrier off of Sue and Kath's bike.
Oh, I see.
But it's split. They made reference to them carrying themselves around on it, so.
Oh, it's sitting on it?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think they've been sitting on it.
It's been overloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can weld that up, no problem.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Leave it with us.
All right,
Okay,
cheers.
Tim. Yeah, that's broken.
It's really quite daunting when you get a bike apart. There's so many bits and pieces, right down to the very finest ball bearing. So getting everything clean has been such a long road. Sue and Kath's bike is now ready to go back together. So first thing to go in is the front forks. It's a full suspension bicycle, so front suspension and rear suspension. So when it was built in the 60s, it was revolutionary in the cycle industry. So to be able to put it back together is quite a rewarding thing to do. Sue and Kath mentioned to me that they originally remember the bike having some lights on it. So what I've managed to find for them is a period dynamo set. So we've got a rear light, we've got a front light, and we've got a little 1960s dynamo. So the next stage is to try and see if it all fits and hopefully work out all this. So, right, okay, that one. There's space. It's a bit of a rat's nest of cables and dynamos and lights and things. The dynamo is basically a little mini generator that basically powers the lights, and that little dynamo rubs on the tyre. So it's effectively a really ingenious piece of engineering, and all these cables basically feed all the electricity to the front and rear light. I'm just spinning this wheel to see if the lights work, and actually they do. You've got really, really good strong light on the front, and hopefully the rear light should be working as well. So that's the lights working. A few more little bits and pieces to fit. I've got brake cable, I've got the front carrier, and then that's ready to go back to Sue and Kath.